What's up guys? Welcome back to day 4 of our How to Become a Pro in eFootball mobile series. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the best settings in eFootball mobile. So watch till the end, it will be very helpful for you. If you haven't watched the previous videos in this series, you can check them out using the link in the description below. So, without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's start with Smart Assist. Smart Assist is a feature that helps you during the game. For example, take a look at this clip. Here you can see, I made a through pass to my striker, but because of Smart Assist, it automatically turned into a lofted through pass instead of through pass. Now look at this clip too. Again, I made a through pass to my striker. It should have been intercepted due to a passing mistake, but the opponent didn't get the ball because of Smart Assist. However, most of the time it can actually be a problem, and it won't help you improve your gameplay, so I suggest you to turning it off.
Now let's talk about control types. There are two types of controls, touch and flick, and virtual pad. First, let me show you the touch and flick control. In this type, you don't have a joystick or any buttons, everything is done by touching and flicking your fingers on the screen. If you're a touch and flick player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Personally, I don't know much about this control style. Now let me show you the virtual pad control. In this type, you'll have a joystick that helps you move your player in any direction you want. You'll also get 4 buttons: shoot, through, dash, and pass. If you're a virtual pad player, you already understand how this works. It doesn't matter which control you choose. If you're good with touch and flick, stick with that. If you're better with the virtual pad, go with that. I personally prefer the virtual pad.
Now let's talk about the direction stick type, or you can say joystick type. There are 3 types of joysticks in eFootball mobile: fixed, move, and off. Let me show you the difference between these 3 joystick types. I hope you understand what is the difference between fixed, move, and off joystick. You can choose any of these, but I personally use the move joystick. Now let's talk about cursor change. Cursor change happens when your opponent passes the ball from one player to another, and you need to switch control from one of your players to another to defend your opponent. That switching is called cursor change. There are 3 types of cursor change: assist, semi-auto, and manual. When you choose assist, the game will automatically switch the cursor for you in those situations. When you choose semi-auto, the cursor will switch automatically sometimes, but not always. And when you choose manual, the game will never change the cursor automatically. You'll have to tap the switch button manually every time. In this case, I suggest using assist. It's easier and more helpful, especially for beginners. Now let's talk about movement input range, or you can say joystick size. There are 3 types of joystick sizes: narrow, medium, and wide. Let me show you the difference between these 3 joystick sizes. I hope you understand the difference between these 3 joystick sizes. In this case, I suggest you to use the medium-sized joystick. Now let's talk about the defending control type. There are 2 types of defending controls. One is standard, and the other is pressure. Let me show you the difference between these 2 defending controls. In standard defending control, we get 4 buttons for defending: match-up, tackle, press, and switch. But in pressure defending control, we only get 3 buttons: press, tackle, and switch. We also have the dash button, but it's not usable for defending. Another problem with this control type is that, to use matchup defending, we have to press the press button and slide it to the left or right side. But in standard defending control, we get a separate matchup button. So in this case, I suggest you use standard defending control. Now let's talk about the camera angle. There are 2 types of camera angles mostly used in eFootball Mobile. One is dynamic wide, and the other is wide. These 2 are considered the best camera angles in eFootball Mobile. In the dynamic wide camera angle, passing is very helpful and easy. In the wide camera angle, dribbling and performing skills are easier. I suggest you use the dynamic wide camera angle. Thanks for watching. I hope the video was very helpful for you. If it was, drop a like. To follow our series, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. That way, you'll never miss an update. Watch these 2 videos on the screen if you haven't seen the previous episodes yet. See you there.